So we reached the end of 1 Samuel today, and it's a dramatic ending. If you've been following the story without knowing the ending, this is quite a difficult chapter to read, but maybe not unexpected. The enemy of David, the one who has forced him into this life of wretched exile, is about to die. And the wait for David to become king, just as God had promised, just as God had anointed him for, the wait is nearly over. And waiting really is the theme of this chapter and really the whole book that we've been going through. Do you remember chapter 1? Hannah waiting for a son. Then Israel waiting for a good leader. Do you remember they had priests and leaders who were corrupt and weak? Then we got a king in Saul, but he didn't turn out to be much in terms of faithfulness to God. And so we enter this wait for a king who can rule and save God's people well. That wait gets focused in on a wait for David. And you can see how that theme is really the whole Bible theme, right? The wait for Christmas, the Messiah, the King to come. But we get a zoomed in version of that waiting here. And we're coming to the end of it now. It's a great book. And I hope as you read the last chapter, you can get a bit of a chance just to think about the things we've learned over this period, reading 1 Samuel, and particularly about what we've learned about waiting patiently, trusting God, doing the right thing whilst we wait, not rushing. Hope you can have a good time thinking about those kind of lessons you've learned and praying about that. But the book of 1 Samuel ends on a bit of a cliffhanger. What's going to happen next? It's not really the end. 2 Samuel is like part 2. And the only reason that you got the distinction between 1 Samuel and 2 Samuel is because scrolls weren't big enough to put the whole Samuel on one scroll. And it's why, if you get a chance, also have a read into 2 Samuel chapter 1, just to see how David reacts to the death of Saul, to the end or the near end of his waiting period. I hope you have a good time thinking about this stuff. There's some questions at the bottom of this video. But I guess my prayer for us is that as we've read through 1 Samuel, it would help us to look to our King, wait for him whilst we're waiting for him to come back. Wait well, wait patiently and trust him, and be a good servants of the King. Hopefully can get us rejoicing in the King who is greater even than David. Have fun. Enjoy.